What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great hump day. You are over the hump. It is downhill from here. You know, it's great when football season is actually here. Training camps are all open throughout the NFL, and we got Jerry Jones showing his ass, as always. We got Micah Parsons kind of pissed off and hinting that, you know, maybe he can go elsewhere. But here's what I will say. I recall about 6 months ago, Myles Garrett saying, I'm done. I'm done with the Cleveland Browns. I want out. I will never play for the Cleveland Browns again. I'm done. You know, whole press conferences and everything. Done. I want to go to a contender. I want to go to a Super Bowl team. It's not about the money. Hey, Myles. Yo, what? We got $40 million here for you. Oh, Cleveland Browns. My boys. I love you. I remember Tyreek Hill, as soon as the season was done, was, thanks, guys. I'm out of here. I'm done with this loser organization. See ya. Peace out. Kiss my ass. I'm just done. I think he's still in Miami. I think he still is, with a $27 million cap hit this year. FYI, CeeDee Lamb is only 15. For all those out there talking about how bad the contracts are hurting the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys still have $31 million in cap space, and will get another 10 to 12 when they do Micah Parsons, and they will do this. It's a matter of, I'm almost wondering if this is all done for dramatics. I honestly do. The Cowboys are on everybody's lips every day. Pat McAfee, you know, literally headlines. Micah Parsons hints at being, you know, done in Dallas. Every single show starts out in the morning, you know, or afternoon with the Dallas Cowboys and what's going on. Nobody's focusing in on Scary Terry, and mind you, or even the fact that the Commanders, they got DC's counsel, which literally was told to shit or get off the toilet, and it is a toilet there. RFK Stadium is a giant toilet. It looks like a giant toilet. One that you don't want to put your ass on, though, because it's like one of those gas stations, you know, not the Wawas or the Sheetz or the Buc-ee's. You know, that like old time gas station that's out in the middle of nowhere, where you got the key is on like a stick, and you got to go around the building and you open it up and it looks like a horror movie. That's kind of like what the actually the current stadium is like that too. But DC Council has, I believe, passed a resolution to kind of say, yes, we'll go ahead and get this thing done. I guess after Trump said if they don't change their name, they could risk losing the stadium. I guess the council said, we need to hurry and get this thing approved before we lose this mother humper, because they recognize what's happened at National Park, where it used to be like Trax was over there, and the strip clubs and the gay clubs and the crackheads and everything else, how that's become high dollar real estate now, including a soccer stadium that's over there, the Audi Stadium, okay? Yeah, so they knew we better go ahead and grab this cash, you know, while we can before we mess around and screw this thing up. Okay, couple of things. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are literally, I said, if you've ever seen the movie Life, that, my friends, is CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Actually, no, they kind of fought. They actually fought like cats and dogs, but they were the best of friends for life. But you see those guys on the field excited. You see their moves. Okay, they're already like, okay, the NFL's going to find us for this. Please don't find us. We just had to have some fun. And the way Dak Prescott and CD and Dak Prescott and George Pickens and Dak Prescott and Jake Ferguson, I know Shotty has said they're going to be running the football, but damn, that passing game is going to be deadly. You can say what you want about Dak Prescott. With the weapons that he has right now, if Ferguson If Ferguson gets back to where he was 2 years ago, and George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb stay healthy, man, they're going to be scaring some defenses out there. That will help our running game, make it much more effective, because you're going to be, instead of putting 8 men in the box, you go make sure you have 4 or 5 guys out in the secondary. You're going to have to with the receivers that we have. It will be difficult to put 8 men in the box with those guys out there. It just will. And it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And Shotty, he's going to disguise things. I'm betting he uses a lot of 12 personnel that they'll be running out of and passing out of as well. He's talking about the pistol. He's talking about pre-snap motion. He's talking about shifts. This offense is going to be a lot more dynamic than what we've seen from Mike McCarthy and Jason Garrett. It will be great. Shotty, you know, we all like Shotty, but we don't know what to expect from Shotty. Shotty has seemed like he's been the best friend of the players, right? But oh, Shotty got in that ass today. They started fighting out there, and he started, reading them the riot act. He went balls deep and let them know that's not what we're here for. He went off, and that, my friends, is the best news that I have seen today. That he's not going to be a pushover. He's going to be your best friend, and it's going to be kind of like my wife. I love my wife. Oh my goodness. And let me say, and I mean no disrespect to the ladies, okay? No disrespect, all right? But all of y'all are a pain in the ass, literally, because y'all keep a foot in our ass all the time. And sometimes you need that foot in the ass to keep you on the straight and narrow. And mind you, something else has been bothering me. I'm sorry, keep a foot in ass just reminded me. But why do people let a piece of ass ruin their life? Seriously. That CEO, not just the CEO and the head, the human resource director. He's now lost his career. He stepped down. His wife is going to divorce him, right? He's literally gave up all that for an affair. Now, her, on the other side, she just got married to a billionaire. Huh. One of the richest men, I think they said, in Boston or wherever it is. I'm betting he had a prenup. I'm betting he did. I sure hope it was worth it. I think about Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, who settled his case and has kind of, said he'll be back for football season, right? He said he'll be back for football season. I don't see, I'll be honest, I haven't heard anything from the Shay Shay podcast. Is that still going on? I know he said he was leaving to focus on his family. But people, listen, if you're going to get married, okay? Understand, you are getting married to one person. It's supposed to be you and her. That's it. If there becomes a time when that's not enough, be man or woman enough to let that other person know, I'm not satisfied and I need to go elsewhere. Be a grown-up. Don't be a freaking idiot and ruin everybody's life the hard way. I'm sorry, I digress. That's one of those things, I'm ride or die. That's my woman right there. That's my woman right there. And of course, she's a strong black woman. I mean, she's strong. She's strong. Put that foot in your ass in the middle. Okay, anyway, I digress. But that's what you need in life to keep you on that straight and narrow. So what we did was And I don't know if this is orchestrated or not. But he let the players know, hey, we're here to have some fun. We're here to do some work, but we're not going to take any bullshit. And good coaches will do things like that out of left field to wake you the hell up. I've told this story many times before, but I will never, ever forget Coach Brzezinski going off on us, yelling at us, because no matter what we did in that practice, we could not do right. We're running gassers, and if you don't know what gassers are, it's running from one sideline to the other, back, forth, and back. We ran our gassers, ran about 5 or 6 of them. He said that's not good enough. He had us run gassers from end zone to end zone. You ran full pads, 90-plus degree weather, okay? So hot outside, you're seeing heat waves running off the field. End zone to end zone, back, forth, and back. And that still wasn't good enough for him. He said crab, end zone to end zone. And if you've ever run gassers from end zone to end zone after running sideline to sideline with full pads and 90-plus degree weather and have to crab, which means you're on all fours trying to go 100 yards. People were literally gasping for breath, rolling, trying to get in there into the end zone. Your lungs felt like they were on fire. And we finally get into the end zone, gasping for breath. We've got the training staff that's there checking on people, because I don't know, I think a couple people might have died on that trip. Bataan Death March is what it felt like. And that's when the coach, Joe Brzezinski, said, what I wanted you to understand is, no matter how much you gave, you still have more in you. You may be tired as shit, you may be cramping up, you may be hurting, but you aren't done. So when it comes to that fourth quarter and you're tired, you know you got more. And that lesson has stuck with me. I was probably 19 years old. 30 years. And I still understand that because I live that every single day. Because every day I try and get in as much as possible. And every time I think I'm done, I say, you know what? If I do this today, I want to do it tomorrow. And that's what a good coach does. And that's why I think Brian Schottenheimer is going to be exactly what the Dallas Cowboys do. Alrighty, good people. I've got some more packing to do. I got sawdust in my eyes here. And I need to take a shower because I've been working all day. And I got to get up in the morning and I'm going on a little trip. But don't worry, we'll be covering them boys. As always, good people, remember, tell the people you love how much you love them. Life is too short and it's too precious not to. And I love you all. And football's back, baby! Woo! And as Micah said, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.